another thing I want to talk about with this cruise in particular is COVID testing. So always before you cruise, check your cruise line and see what their requirements are. For Royal Caribbean, it was all vaccinated passengers must get tested 2 days prior to we set sail, and it was either a rapid test, an antigen test, or a PCR test. I just booked an appointment for us at the Walgreens, and then on Friday we took a quick test. We had the results back in about 30 minutes. I got them when we were already on our way driving to Florida. But yep, it was super simple, easy to do. I know you can order a kit and have it proctored, but just make sure you check your sailing to see what the requirements are. Another thing to talk about that I thought was super simple to do on this ship was the muster drill, or the electronic muster drill. And basically when we walked on the ship, everywhere that you looked there were the little signs for each of the muster drill. And if you've never been on a cruise before, the muster drill is where they go over all the safety procedures, where you have to meet in case of an emergency, what the horn will sound like in case of an emergency. It used to be back in the day, you would go to your required muster station, whether it was inside the dining room, inside the theater, whatever it was. Ooh, thundering at Perfect K, at Kerpo K. But now it's all, one of the things they did with the pandemic is they moved it all to electronic. And Royal Caribbean did a really good job of explaining how to do this. When you first walked onto the ship, everywhere that you went were little signs saying, hey, have you done your muster drill yet? So Royal Caribbean uses an app, and you download the app for your phone, and you watch 2 videos, one how to put your life jacket on, the other one listening to what the noises are. And once you've completed your videos, it will mark it as complete next to your profile. You just take that to your assembly station, wherever it may be located, whether it's in the theater, outside a shop, or a restaurant. You show that to them, they check you off, and then you are good to go. Muster is complete, and you can get ready for drinking or fun. So how is Port Canaveral compared to the Port of Louisiana? How is parking, etc., finding the port?
Much better. Excuse me, much better. There are signs that clearly mark, cruise terminal 1, 2, 3, 4, and they even let you know what ships are at the cruise terminal. So really all you have to do is look for your ship name. And if you want to the night before, you could even research it, and Port Canaveral lets you know which ships normally dock where. And I think Royal Caribbean normally docks at Cruise Terminal 1, I think is where we got in. But, and then the parking, there was somebody, probably every couple hundred feet pointing you in a direction. So it was much easier to figure out what we needed to do. We went in there.
Drop their bags off.
Yeah, drop the bags off, and then we continued on to the parking garage. And
something to keep in mind if you're a disabled veteran, and you have a disabled veteran tag from the state of Florida, in Port Canaveral, you can park for free. I think if you're a disabled veteran, what was the other one? A Florida disabled veteran.
And then all you have to do is just talk to the attendant right at the window. They'll verify that it's a disabled veteran Florida tag, and they just let you through, and you avoid paying the
$130 it is to park for the week at Port Canaveral.
Yeah, so that's really handy.
Joel would laugh at me because I forgot my selfie stick. I went the thing I was like, oh, got a selfie stick. But anyway, so we went off of ship today, and we went scuba diving in St. Thomas. And something that I want to talk about in this video series is the class of ship that the Harmony is considered a mega ship. And a mega ship is anything that's over 3,500 passengers or so. And something to keep in mind when you look at, you know, cruising is what size ship you want to go on. Mid-size ship? Do you want a large ship? Do you want a big ship? Do you want one with all the latest, coolest, funnest things, the roller coaster at sea, all the water slides? What do you want? And Harmony definitely has, you know, a lot of good amenities, so many pools and so many slides and restaurants, etc., etc. But it also comes with the so many of the people. So we went off ship today on a dive excursion, and they probably packed about 20, 25 people on the dive boat, which should have only been about 15 people to make it enjoyable. And that's the same thing on all the excursions here. All the restaurants, all the shows, everything is, you know, is very crowded and full of people. And now that sailings have resumed, you know, it's definitely sailing at more of a full capacity. So probably, you know, almost max capacity on this ship. And it's not a bad thing, but keep in mind when you book your cruises, because, you know, do you want to deal with that, or do you want a smaller, more older, maybe a refurbished ship that still has fun things but not necessarily all the people? Here you have to, you know, basically have a reservation for everything. The shows, the comedy show, the aqua theater, the ice skating show. We are in a suite classroom, so they helped us with our dining reservations, but if you're not in that kind of room, that's just something to keep in mind. You're going to have to reserve everything. There is an app. Royal Caribbean has an app, and you can do everything most of the time through there. If you can't do it in there, you can go to the concierge desk and they can help you on. But it's always kind of a hassle. First day on a mega ship is trying to get all those things booked. So keep that in mind when booking a cruise ship. What kind of ship do you want? So something the normal couple probably doesn't think about is zombies. What do you do in the case of zombies? So we are on the Harmony, which is about 6,500 people on this ship. And I said to Joel, what would you do? What do you think, Joel? What would you do in this ship?
Go back to the room, rappel off the balcony, get down to a lifeboat, and I'm out of here.
Yeah, zombies, always think about that when you're traveling on a big cruise ship. If you like our content, go ahead and let us know, comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. Bye.